In this video, I'll show you how to make sure that you are not overpaying Amazon FBA shipping fees and how to make sure that you are not really screwed up by Amazon own mistakes. Hi, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com, where I share with you free videos, updates and tutorials about Amazon FBA and e-commerce based on my journey and experience as an Amazon 7-figure seller. Now, as we go through the video, if you find value in it, make sure you give me a thumbs up and you also subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so when I release a new video you get notified to your email and keep yourself up to date with the latest news and updates in regards to Amazon FBA, of course. Now all links for everything I'm going to mention in this video will be also down below in the description section. Okay, so for those that don't really know what fees I'm talking about, let me first explain. When you use Amazon FBA, like FBA fulfilled by Amazon, and you ship your inventory from China or from the US to Amazon fulfillment centers and an order come through, Amazon will prepare it and ship it to the customer. For that service, they will collect two fees, or they will collect fee that is break down into two parts. One will be the FBA fee, which include the preparation and the actual shipping cost, and then you have the referral fee, some kind of commission that Amazon is charging to use their platform. So how the FBA fee and the prep fee is being calculated is based on your item size and weight, right? So when you send a new item, a new SKU, new ASIN to Amazon, first time they check it, they will measure it. So they have the exact dimensions of the item and have the exact weight of it. For some reason, how their system works, sometimes they change it or they recheck it or they remeasure and it gets updated and sometimes it's wrong. And that happened to me a few months ago where I had a product and apparently I didn't really know, but they changed the dimensions even though the dimensions didn't really change, and because of that I paid much more fees. Now I paid like around I don't remember exactly the amount, but if I'm not wrong it was like $1.12 extra. Now for that SKU I was selling like 60 units a day, so 60 units a day, let's say by 60 days, it's like $4,000 that I lost. Now I don't really know, I'm still talking to them like if they can give me that money back, but who knows if they will pay it to me or not. Now I found a really interesting blog post by Helium 10 that shows that you can actually protect yourself with alerts using Helium 10 whenever they change the dimensions. Now in this video I'll show you how to do it, but before we do it, let me show you how to do it in a manual way, okay? So you should, what I do, I have a table that I keep all the FBA fees, as you can see. Let's go here, inventory, manage FBA inventory. It's important that I like to click on the active ones, and then you see here they give you the total FBA fee. In this case 4.81, which includes 3.47 for the FBA fee and then 1.34 for the referral fee, right? So I like to keep a table with these numbers in case it change. I have like a kind of history for that number. Of course you can go also to reports and see this in more detail, but it's important to keep a track on it. Now you can not always rely on your memory, especially when you have a lot of items. In my case I have more than 30 or 40 SKUs now, so it's becoming very challenging to really monitor this. That's why we like to use tools like Helium 10 or to send reviews and to automate things in your business. So how you use it? So it's the same tool that is actually help you monitor your reviews and alerts of changing prices. Now this feature is not really set up by default, so you will have to change the settings to make sure that whenever dimensions are being changed you get notified for that. So go to Helium 10, then go to tools, then make sure that you go to operations and then alerts, and when you're on the alerts page you want to click on settings. On the setting page you want to make sure that email notification is for dimensions change is checked, okay? And then you actually when you change it or not change it, it's gonna update this automatically. Now they have a new feature that I didn't see before of SMS notifications. This is only available in their diamond plan, which I might get soon. But this is more powerful because you can get notifications like for listing suppressed. It's super important when your listing is suppressed. You want to know about this really as soon as possible. And SMS notification is a really great way to keep yourself really alert and on top of this. So that's one thing, how you can really set this up. And then when you see the dimensions changed, you know that it's not true, because unless you actually change your product packaging, this is not something that you should do. So this will keep you in place. Once you see that something like that happen, the best thing to do is you open a case with Amazon seller support and you ask them to remeasure this. That's what I did with a couple of months ago when I had this issue. I told them to remeasure this. Usually they will tell you that it takes like 5 business days. Most likely it will take a day or 2 business days, and then they will give you the new dimensions. And of course, if it's wrong, you can always send them pictures with the rulers or meter showing and the weight, proving your point if it's if their weight and measurements are wrong. So it's a little hack or something that is very important, especially when you grow up and you have more and more items and you can't really keep track on all of them, and you use automations like this to keep things that you don't really have to remember, and you can use tools to do the heavy lifting for you. So that's one good example of why tools are very good. And maybe Helium 10 is not really the best at anything they do, but they really have so many features, and I think that it's really a must tool that you need to have in your toolbox. I don't know about any other tool that you really need except like that. Yeah, you can maybe for reviews. I'm using a separate tool because in the plan that I'm using right now, it doesn't make sense to just pay this price. You just pay the difference for the next plan in Helium 10, and you get like a tool like SageMailer that I'm using, or any other tool that requests reviews on your behalf. So that's it for this video. Very straightforward, but could save you potentially a lot of money. Money like I showed in my example that is lost right now. I might recover it, but it's lost. And Amazon are screwing up sometimes, and you can't really rely on them to be on your favor. They're taking care of their business, not yours, at the end of the day. Let me go over with you about the notifications that I have here. So buy box lost and won. This is very important. When you get out of stock, usually you will lose you will lose the buy box. And when it's won, you also want to get alert. Price change, I also want to get alert. Many images, this is something that I want to change as well. Number of sellers, that means that a hijacker is coming on your listing. These are things that I didn't change, category change, all of these things are things that are important. So whenever your title changed, you want to get alert. Who knows, maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's Amazon system. You want to really keep yourself up to date and don't really rely on your memory and check those things manually. New 5-star, of course, whenever a new review comes up, you want to know about it. So it's 4-star. At this point, the 5 stars, I'm really don't want to really get those anymore. I want to get the 1 to 3 stars and really see what's the issues that I have. Listing suppressed, of course. ASIN market as a don't. New negative seller feedback. This I have my other tool, so I don't need that. Receive alerts if Amazon won the buy box. Receive alert if, this is something that I want to do. Reorder status change, transfer status change. So these are very, very powerful notifications that you can enable instead of you checking those things manually. Really, it's it's a must, I think. And by doing this video, I actually saw a couple of more that I want to get notified and be alert when they changed or there is a new update on your listing. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section and I will personally reply to them. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching again.